Boomers. Lao Tzu once said that knowing your other people is wisdom, but knowing yourself is enlightenment. Lao Tzu, the ancient sage and father of Taoism, invites us into profound spiritual revelation with these words: knowing others is wisdom, knowing yourself is enlightenment. This quote holds within it the secret to inner peace and spiritual awakening and a deeper understanding of life itself. But to grasp its true meaning, we make a journey beyond the intellect and into the heart of our being. And we have to explore not only the world around us, but also the mysterious depths within. I was thinking about this last night, watching a movie about going to the moon, and space exploration is something that is all outside of ourselves. But the last frontier is searching within for the truth, really. Knowing others begins with observation and empathy. And when we listen deeply and see beyond the words and actions, we begin to understand the intricacies of human nature. Wisdom is cultivated through our relationships, our capacity to love and forgive. And we act with compassion, and as we act with compassion, our empathy and our depth grows as we interact with the world. But this wisdom is often limited to the external. It is bound by our senses and perceptions. We learn to navigate life's complexities, but our understanding is shaped by our ever-changing view and flow of circumstances. So circumstances and the outside world is what seems to lay the groundwork for our evolution. But this wisdom is essential, but it's only part of the journey. Lao Tzu reminds us that true spiritual fulfillment is not found solely in the outer world. It lies turning inwardly to know the eternal, unchanging truth of who we are. What does it mean to know yourself? It is more than understanding your preferences, ambitions, or personality. To truly know yourself is to see beyond the ego, the constructed identity that clings to labels, achievements, and fear. Lao Tzu points us toward enlightenment, the direct experience of the Tao, the universal flow of life, and that universal flow exists within and around us. To know yourself is to recognize that you are not separate from this flow. You are not your thoughts or emotions, nor are you the roles you play in the world. You are a manifestation of the infinite, timeless essence of the universe. This realization is enlightenment, a profound awakening to the truth that your deepest self is not bound by time, space, or identity. This is what Ram Dass teaches too. It is the eternal presence, the silent observer that has been with you through every moment of your life. That is who you want to contact. Your inner guides, your higher power, there are guides that we can communicate with if we learn how to do it. The journey inward begins with stillness. In the Tao tradition, silence is not empty. It is alive with wisdom. When you quiet the mind through meditation or mindful presence, you create a space to observe the subtle movements of your inner world. Ask yourself, who am I beyond my thoughts, beyond my roles, beyond my fears? These questions are not meant to be answered with the mind. Instead, let them guide you to the stillness where answers arise intuitively, like the gentle unfolding of a flower. Lao Tzu teaches us to embrace the paradox of self-discovery. The more we let go of control, the more we find. Enlightenment is not something to achieve, it is something to remember, because we've always been there with this knowledge, but we have to tap back into it. It is your natural state, revealed when the layers of illusion fall away. In Taoism, enlightenment is described as living in harmony with the Tao, the way of the universe. The Tao is effortless, yet all-encompassing. It does not strive, yet everything is accomplished through it. To know yourself is to align yourself with this flow. It means surrendering the ego's need to control and trusting the unfolding of life. Lao Tzu said, "The sage acts without striving and teaches without words." This reflects the essence of enlightenment, living with such inner clarity that your very presence becomes the teaching. You radiate peace, wisdom, and love simply by being in tune with your true nature. And when you know yourself as the Tao, you realize that nothing is missing. There is no need to seek validation or cling to outcomes. You are already whole, and from this wholeness flows infinite creativity, love, freedom, forgiveness, generosity of spirit. Enlightenment is not an escape from life. It is a deeper engagement with it. As you come to know yourself, you begin to see the divine in everything. That's the key. The divine is in everything, and the more you tune into your inner resources, the divine is in everything you see. Every action becomes an expression of the Tao, whether it's washing the dishes or comforting a friend. The more you align with this inner truth, the less you are disturbed by external chaos. You can face life's challenges with grace, knowing that the same infinite intelligence guiding the stars is guiding you. Lao Tzu reminds us that the greatest journey we undertake is the one within. Knowing yourself is wisdom, is wisdom and also enlightenment. I mean, let's face it, knowing others is wisdom, but knowing yourself is also wisdom and enlightenment. To know others is to understand the world. To know yourself is to transcend the world. In this transcendence, you realize that you and the world are not separate, and peace arises naturally from that feeling of unity. This is the gift of enlightenment, a state of being, not bound by doing. Are you ready to begin your inward journey? Share your thoughts in the comments below. How does Lao Tzu's wisdom resonate with your own life? If you're inspired to explore more about self-discovery, spirituality, and ancient teachings, subscribe to the channel. There'll be a video that shows up right here. Take a look and enjoy your life.